Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant Rajan. Welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com, the only community where you get guided assistance to invest in stock market, bonds, mutual funds, fixed deposits, and all kinds of insurance. If you're not a part of this amazing community yet, visit our website MPIinvest.com to join the free investment community. Coming to stock market, the Nifty, of course, had a big fall, and we could see Nifty closing at 17,327. So that was a big fall that we saw on Friday, and it is not looking like it's not going to subside. Well, the FIIs continued to sell for almost 2,899 crores, while the DIIs have also not supported. They've just bought for 299 crores. So today can be a very important day to look at this, because if the DIIs are not going to support the market in spite of FIIs, selling this big, then we could see a bigger fall in the market today. So that's something that we need to watch out. Moreover, we are going to see a big gap down opening today. Yes, so that's something that we need to watch. I'll discuss about it a little while later. So now coming to after the Indian market closed on Friday, the US markets have continued to fall. In fact, Dow Jones was down by 1.62%, S&P 500 was down 1.72%, and Nasdaq was down 1.8%. But one good thing I would say was that we could see some sharp recovery in all the global US markets. So in fact, in the last 1 hour, till last 1 hour, I would say Nasdaq was almost down more than 3%, and from there was a smart recovery in the last 1 hour, which actually led the market to kind of move back into a slightly lower negativity. So we could see Nasdaq down by 1.8%, and similarly S&P 500 down by 1.72%. So it was something kind of okay, I would feel. But after that, the one thing that has to be really noted is the Dow futures are still not in the green. So Dow futures have continued to be flat in spite of such a big sell-off that's happened in the US in the last week, and that is not looking really good. So along with that, when the negativity is seen there, we can see the Asian markets also in the negative mode. So as of now, if I look at the Asian markets, Hong Kong is kind of flat, Korea is down by 2.41%, and China is surprisingly doing well. So it's up by 0.86%. And Shanghai, Hong Kong, all of them are kind of looking good. Japan is down 2.29% even before. So we had discussed this yesterday that on Wednesday there is the monetary policy announcement by Japan central bank. So that's also one of the reason. And we could also see most of the index in kind of red. So it's not kind of looking good across the Asian markets, except for China, which is looking okay. But one good thing I would see is, like we had discussed, 17,200 is something important. So today morning, as the SGX Nifty opened, it was pointing at 17,200, and as of now, I see it has come up to 17,230. But then, what can happen today? So with such a big gap down, there are chances we could see a small pullback in the initial stage, and then probably the fall can continue. However, we can expect a big pullback before the expiry. This week is the monthly expiry for September, and it is very important to note, as we discussed yesterday in the meeting, that the days are going to be really, really volatile. And with this kind of volatility, definitely 17,200 is a very important level to watch right now. If the market opens, in spite of SGX Nifty indicating gap down of 100 points, which is still above 17,200, if at all Nifty opens below 17,200, then we could see some more selling pressure, and that may go on to 17,000. So that is something that needs to be watched out right now. So based on that, we will also be managing our trades that we are already sitting with, but I don't think we should have a reason to worry about the trades that we have taken. Apart from that, if you look at some stock specific news, almost one good thing is for oil trading company is that crude oil prices have kind of stabilized after the fall, and that is something good, I would say, for companies like Reliance and Oil India. In fact, Oil India has actually recorded its highest profit after tax at rupees 3,887 crores. That is up almost 123% from a year ago. In fact, it has also recorded its highest ever total income at 16,428 crores. So that's something that is kind of going to be little good for the oil trading company, and if at all Reliance plans to do some recovery, that might give power to Nifty, and Nifty can be seen recovering. So that's something that we need to watch out for the day. Apart from that, focus will be of course on IT and auto sector, because these are two sectors which can kind of continue to support the Nifty unless IT breaks the 52-week low. I am expecting IT to actually come back to power. That's something that we need to wait for and see. Auto sector also would be in focus because as the month is coming to an end and the new month of Dashara and Diwali is coming up, which is a great time for auto sector, and also the new auto sales numbers will be coming up in October. So that's something that we need to be watching out now. Apart from that, we also have the results season starting from October. So let us see how the results are going to perform, and that actually should give some good amount of support to the Nifty is what I am looking forward to. Apart from that, as we discussed, there is a Muhurat trading also happening next month, which is on October 24th. The timing would be informed later. So apart from all these things, it's a festive season basically coming up in the October. So that is something which generally gives a slight positivity to the market, but from where will that reversal happen from the downside is something that we need to watch out. Like we discussed, 16,800 is a very important level which I'm not expecting to be breached even on this week in spite of all the weakness. So our focus would be on these two levels, 17,000 and 16,800. If 17,800 is broken, 16,800 is imminent, but if 16,800 is broken, it's going to be really bearish for now. Then the next level only we can see is 16,500. So that's something that needs to be watched out. However, there is a lot of global negativity spread across, but then as a country, India doesn't really have to be worried so much because we are in a much better position. But then it is just the global weakness which is kind of not giving a right sentiment to take Nifty in the positive direction. Like we discussed today, fundamentally Nifty does not have to fall so much, but then it is the technical weakness, and such technical weakness can be seen recovering very fast also. So one advice to all of you, even if the Nifty falls, don't expect it to fall big into few more days. In fact, there could be a sharp recovery also on the cards for a day at least. So that's something that we need to be careful about. So with that, this is Srikant and signing off. Let us look forward to yet another good week. So market goes up or down, we should still make some profit out of it, or at least, like we discussed, manage the losses. So that's something that we always do proactively. So with that, looking forward to a great start to the week, and let us have a profitable day and a profitable week ahead. Goodbye. But before you leave, do press the like button if you love the content that we share. That of course motivates us, and do share this podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us. Goodbye. Have a great day.